Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Dr. Harley from Balanced Life Chiropractic. How you doing, Dr. Harley?
Doing great this morning. How are you, John?
Fantastic. Now, the spring has sprung. It feels like we might still have like a second winter come. You never know. But the weather's been really, really good. One of the things that we were talking about a little bit ahead of time, you were saying there's some folks that now have gone through over the last year, they'd had COVID, and then afterwards they're kind of noticing some issues that chiropractic might be a good solution for.
Yeah, it's kind of a post-COVID symptoms that a lot of people have. Like they get through the initial stuff with it and it just seems like they can't kick it or they're having residual issues. I know there's been a lot of studies, research showing that there's a lot of autoimmune conditions cropping up. Well, the big thing with COVID is like your body's reaction to it is like over extreme, and that's what caused a lot of those really bad symptoms that people get from it, is that their body's just going overboard, and the vaccine, is helping. So the thing with COVID is that like our body overreacts to the virus with it. So then we're getting all those really bad symptoms. Well, the vaccine's helping with that by already giving us the precursors like, hey, COVID, our body needs to produce antibodies for that. So then when we do get it, or if we're exposed to it, we're not getting quite the extreme reaction, but it's still kind of affecting our whole body wide. So we've been getting a lot of patients that come in, they've had COVID, they're fine when they come in the office afterwards. And they just start noticing, extra pain, like they've been under care for a while, even before COVID, and they're doing really good. They were out for a couple of weeks due to COVID, came in and just joint pain, hands, knees, ankles, wrists. It's kind of like a reactive arthritis is what their doctors are telling them. And so, we're helping them through that by, seeing them a little more often, help their body boost back up. I was telling one patient, it's like, we got you 3 steps forward and then COVID took you 5 steps back. So now we have to kind of start over again. But we've had some other patients that they started care because they were having the post-COVID symptoms. One patient had headaches. So she had COVID back in October. It wasn't like her actual symptoms weren't too bad with it, but then she started getting a headache every single day. Before COVID, she didn't have a headache. She started getting adjusted. She'd been under care for about a week. And after the first couple adjustments, headaches have completely gone away.
Nice.
Like that's, she's so relieved with that. Obviously COVID was hard on her body and she's still recuperating from it even all these months later. So that's awesome that we're able to help people with a lot of those things, just helping their body get boosted back up, and definitely the sunshine is going to help with that for sure.
Absolutely. And people getting out and getting some exercise and getting some fresh air and just being able to kind of feel like, hopefully, again, like I said, we might have another winter sneak up on us here.
I hope not.
I hope not as well. But some people refer to this as fake spring, but it's felt really good so far.
Yeah, 70 degrees on Tuesday, of course.
So now for people listening that are going, okay, I didn't have COVID, I don't have issues from COVID, you can still help them even if they haven't had that. Even though we talked about that specifically today at Balanced Life Chiropractic, you kind of work with everybody from what age to what age?
Really, minutes old to 99 plus, and then everyone in between. Just, we all have a nervous system, and my goal is just to make sure that it's functioning and communicating properly. It's amazing what our body can do when it's communicating properly, and healing is really taking place.
What is the phone number if somebody would like to reach out and talk to you?
It is 605-215-1785.
And if they'd like to find you online, you've got a website as well. What's that?
That is balancedlifesd.com. And you can also check out our Facebook page, Balanced Life Chiropractic.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Again, this has been another episode of Back to the Basics in Healthcare on this Wellness Wednesday.